Hey everyone, today's Wednesday and I thought I would hop on real quick and show you an outfit of the day and show you a couple of things that I've repurchased and do a couple small reviews on some things I've tried, and I have a quote for you, but I think I'm just going to dive right in because it is almost 3:30 and I've got to be somewhere at 4 o'clock, so I've only got a few minutes with you. But let me scoot my chair back just a little bit. If you're ever wondering what this stuff is hanging here, that leopard print thing is my bathrobe or my house coat, whatever you want to call it. I usually put that on after I shower. And the little greenish blue teal towel is my topsy-turvy thing for my hair. I always use one of those. Every time I shower, I will put my hair up in a towel and I'll leave it on for a while and let it dry, and then I'll take it down. Today I washed my hair actually and curled it. I've done a lot today. I walked an hour and a half on the treadmill. I've ate my protein bar, took all my vitamins, done my arm exercises, took me a good shower and washed my hair and curled it, and it looks pretty. It's usually not this full after I wash it, but I love that hair dye that I used the last time. And I did. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because I kept forgetting when I would go out to look at that dye to see what the name of it was. But I have the conditioner, and this is what I've been using every time I wash my hair. And I told you it's a real heavy, thick conditioner. And it does make my hair a little bit greasy after like 3 or 4 days, so I can't go as long in between washings. But it's the name of this dye is SCHWARZKOPF. I have no idea. It sounds Russian. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but that is the best hair dye that I have ever used. It's like $10 a box. And a friend of mine, she also watches my videos, she messaged me and told me that this company has a whole line of hair care, like the shampoos and the conditioners and stuff, and I would like to eventually use some of their shampoo and conditioner. But let me give you the name of this again, because if you color your hair at home, I recommend everything about this dye, and they give you an ample size amount of conditioner, and I have used this today. Makes the third time that I've used this conditioner when I wash my hair. Now, I think that before I wash my hair again, it'll probably be time to dye it again. I have to dye it every like 4 to 6 weeks, and I can tell, yesterday me and my husband went and ate at Giovanni's, and I went in the bathroom, and the light was shining, and I could see some silver popping through. So it will be time, probably in a week or so, a little bit longer, it'll be time to dye my hair again. But anyway, it's SCHWARK. No, let me start over. It's a long name. SCHWARZKOPF. Whatever that says. Go out, buy you a box of this dye. You will not regret it. You will be hooked. I always color my hair blue-black, and I don't think it tells on this. Anyway, it was like a diamond blue or brilliance blue or something like that. I know the conditioner says conditioning treatment with diamond brilliance serum. It does make your hair shiny. I love everything about that dye. Okay, I did shave my face this morning, and I used my precision razors. Let me get them out of my drawer. Which I figured they would be real comparable to any other razor. Any razor that I have bought from TJ Maxx or Marshall's, you can find them anytime you go there. My left hand's itching. What do they say that means? I'm not superstitious by any means, but they'll tell you sometimes if your hand itches, you're going to get some money or something. But anyway, it's the Precision Beauty. As you can see, there was 6, and I took one out. And it's very comparable to any of the other razors that I've tried. It done the job. It got the job done. It took all the peach fuzz off, and it did take a light layer of dry skin off. I love to use these razors once a week or so because it will exfoliate your skin really well. And if you're on Retin-A, anybody knows that you need that extra exfoliation. But I definitely would recommend these razors. And I got 6 of them for $5.99 at TJ Maxx, so I would recommend those. Okay, a couple more repurchases, just stuff that I buy all the time. And this is how I keep my teeth white. I have a lot of people asking about my teeth and want me to do videos on my teeth. And I've showed you this before. This is my all-time favorite toothpaste. It's the Advanced White Arm & Hammer Extreme Whitening, and it says Stain Defense, which I do drink dark pop, and I do drink occasional coffee, tea, or cappuccino. I don't drink it every day, but I do occasionally. But I do believe that this toothpaste does keep my the sun's coming back out. It's been the strangest morning. But anyway, I do believe this keeps my teeth white as they can be. And then, of course, I use my 5-minute whitening gel. I'm still using the one I showed you last time. I've not repurchased that. And this toothbrush, I am hooked on this toothbrush. This is my backup. I'm using one. But the battery, of course, runs dead, and then you have to, it's a 1 battery powered toothbrush. So after your battery runs dead, you have to repurchase the toothbrush. And I've had that toothbrush a couple weeks, and I don't want to be without it because when it runs dead, it usually does not give you any warning. It goes dead on you. But anyway, it is the Oral-B 3D White Brilliance Pulsar toothbrush, and I get it in the medium bristle. I like a medium or even a firm bristle toothbrush. I don't like a soft bristle toothbrush at all. But I love this toothbrush and will keep using it. It says, it's a unique manual brush with an extra boost of vibrating power. Just turn it on and brush as you would with a regular manual toothbrush. I like anything that has vibration and stuff too. It feels like it. I used to use my Clarisonic all the time, and but I handed it down to my sweet little daughter-in-law, and I've not repurchased me one. But I like anything that vibrates or has movement. It feels like it's working better. I don't know if it is, but it feels like it is. I'm in a good mood today, if you can tell. I'm feeling good, and I've been very productive this morning. Like I said, I walked on my treadmill, and I done my arm weights, took me a good shower, shaved my face, and I'm loving that. I don't know if it's doing anything for my saggy skin or not, but I love that gel. When you get out of the shower, and I just kind of got out of the shower today, and I just pat it off, and I put that skin firming gel over at the Nivea, and it sinks right into my skin, and it does make my skin feel really nice. And the smell does dissipate. I'm not crazy about the smell. I'm getting used to it, but it does calm down after a while. And then, of course, I put my perfume on when I get dressed, and my perfume is usually the last thing that I do before I walk out the door is my perfume. And I'm still using my Sexual Sugar. I'm already down. Oh yeah, I've already used half a bottle. I am so obsessive and over compulsive when it comes to products. I overuse everything. I never have anything very long because I use it so much. But I'm over halfway through my perfume, and it was a big old bottle. But anyway, I love that gel, and I probably will repurchase it because it just sinks into my skin so good. And I do believe by looking at my arms and my hands, because the skin on my arm and hands were really crepey, and of course that comes with age. But I can tell that they are firming up. Now, I don't know how well it'll address the more severe issues, but I can tell on the back of my hands and my arms that my skin does look like it's smoother. And I would keep buying that gel just for that, because this is the part that people sees anyway. You know, I use it on my chest, and my arm. I use it all over. But the part that people see, I can tell that it is making some of a difference. It's either that in conjunction with my new vitamins, because I'm loving my new vitamins. And of course, I got back on my fish oil, and I got back on my multivitamin, and then I got back on my hair, skin, and nail. So it could be a mixture of things, but my hair and my nails, look how long they're getting. This is the longest that my real nails have been in years. I still have that taupe as a joke. That is some serious gel polish, and it's I think it's like $5.19 a bottle. Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel, and it is perfection. This has been on almost, which I have touched it up, but I have not took the polish off, and it's been going on 2 weeks, and I've not took the polish off. And if it does chip a little bit, it's just barely on the ends, and I'll just brush over it, and that's how good it looks now after almost 2 weeks. And my nails are doing good. My hair is doing so much better. My skin's doing better. So I'm glad to be back on my vitamins. And I'm very chatty today. I'm feeling good, and I'm going to have to get out of here. I'm going to give you my quote first. I go through Pinterest every morning usually. I love a quote. And I go through there, and usually where I do pin so many quotes, when I do go to my news feed, most everything that pops up first is quotes. And this was one that I seen today. And it says, and this pertains to my life, and I really do feel like this is what I'm going through right now. I promise you, these storms are only trying to wash you clean. Isn't that good? I said, we go through so many storms in life, and this is probably one of the biggest storms I've ever been through in my life. But if you will allow the storm of your life to wash you clean, then you can learn from that storm, and it will not destroy you, but it will make you better. With God's grace and God's help, the storms in our lives can teach us a lesson if we will allow it, and it can wash us clean. And I do feel like I'm going through that purifying, cleansing process right now. So let me tell you that again. I promise you, these storms are only trying to wash you clean. So if you're going through a storm in your life, let that storm and that water and that rain and that all of that pressure just wash over top of you, and it'll make you clean, and you can grow from that experience. Instead of being destroyed, you can be restored, and I do believe that. And I think it's a frame of mind too. It's the mindset that you get yourself into. Anytime you go through a storm, a lot of times the battle is in the mind. Usually a battle will start with a thought, and then it will get into your heart, and then you will act upon that. But most of the time, it will start in your mind. So if you can get the right frame of mind, the right mindset, and let your storms teach you a lesson instead of destroying you, then we will come out cleaner than ever. So, but that's my little quote today, and I'm going to get up and show you my outfit of the day. I've just got my gold hoops on, no jewelry. I love my little top. This is that little top I showed you from, it's the Carly brand. It's a peachy pink. It looks pink on camera, but it is more like a peachy pink. And I love the little cutout right there. And I do have I like my makeup lately. I've been doing a more severe outer V and wing liner, and I'm liking that. I'm still using my Morphe eyeshadows. I love I love the Cherry Moya gel liner, and it's pronounced Cherry Moya, I guess, but it's CHERIMOYA if you want to look it up. CHERI, Cherry Moya, MOYA. That's the way I pronounce it. I am going to go out this weekend and buy some backups. That is some serious, intense gel liner. I love it. But anyway, my camera's going on 12 minutes, and I want to try to cut it off by 15 minutes. But it's just a basic, this is kind of like a t-shirt. It's not really a t-shirt. If you could feel it, it's a little bit different than a t-shirt, but it looks like a t-shirt. But I love everything about this little top. It was a Carly brand, size small, and it only cost $2 from Gabe's. It was on the clearance rack. And I just have it partially tucked in my American Eagle jeans that I just recently bought from Goodwill. It's the short ones, and I've got some little slippers on with it. But here's the back, and here's my hair. I've just got it curled with my wonky-looking curling wand. And I just slipped on a pair of my grandpa shoes. These are just a taupe-colored slip-on shoe that goes with everything. But, yeah, it's just a casual outfit. You know me in my American Eagle jeans and my T-shirts or my graphic tees or my cold shoulders or anything with a little bit of a rip or distressing. I like that look. And I'm still packing Steve Madden. I'll probably pack him for a week or so. I'm still on the hunt for a new handbag. I have been looking at them when I get out. I want something that's more expensive and kind of structured. And I did look at the purses at Macy's. And where else was I? I looked at some from Elder Beerman. I'm not real crazy about that store, but me and my husband went to a mall a week or so ago. And I looked in there, but I didn't see anything. But, yeah, I'm liking my hair, and I'll probably wear it. When I start off with it curly like this, I'll probably wear it this way all week. It'll probably be partially pulled up or pulled back or pulled on top of my head, but it won't be straight. After I wash my hair and I curl it, I do not straighten it. I will wear it messy and curly until the next washing. And usually, if I wash my hair and I straighten it, I will wear it straight most of the time. But every now and then, after I straighten it, if I've wore it that way for a few days, I may curl it. But if I start off curling my hair, I will not straighten it until I wash it again. But I'm liking it. I love messy, big hair. But like I said, the next time I do my hair, I will probably color it because my silver is starting to pop through. But this color has been fantastic. If you can see, it's still very beautiful and dark and shiny. And by now, my other dye would have already been fading. So I'm definitely going to repurchase that crazy name for that dye, that Russian dye or German dye, whatever it is. But this is my look today. I hope you guys are having a great week. I've got to head on out. I've got to take a movie back. And I went to the library yesterday. First time I've done that in a long time, and rented me a book, a Christian novel, and I'm reading that, and I'm liking that. And I'll let you know how I like that when I finish it. And I am going to go on, head on out, run a few errands, and I've got to be somewhere at 4 o'clock, and it is almost 4 now. So you guys have a great Wednesday, have a great rest of your week, and I've been in a good mood lately. Oh, shoot, I wanted to show you this shirt. You may have to see me cut my camera off. I had it hanging there and I just glanced over at it. I went to Plato's Closet to take some stuff there one day to sell. They'll take your stuff in and buy it and they'll give you so much for it. It's kind of like commission, but anyway, I took some stuff there, and they did buy a few items off of me, and while they were going through my stuff, yeah, it's 15 minutes, but I didn't want to go without showing you my blouse. You know me, I am so random and crazy. I forget half of what I want to show you, and then after I record, then I'll see stuff laying around that I didn't show you, and then I forget to tell you. But anyway, I went there and sold a few items. Well, while they were looking at my stuff, I had about 45 minutes to look around. I looked around and I tried on some of their tops, and I love this. It is an Express brand, extra small, which I tried it on, and it does fit well. A lot of times, I've told you this before, extra small is short in the sleeves. But look at this blouse, how beautiful. It is pink and blue and fuchsia and green. It's got so many multicolors in it. But it's a very, very beautiful. It's got the pockets. It's a very, very elegant, beautiful blouse. And I may have had these jeans on. I tried it on with jeans one. I would wear it with a black skirt, but I would probably just wear it with jeans for a casual day. But I love this blouse, everything about it. But it's very beautiful. And let me see what I gave for it. It's a size extra small, and I give $10 for it. And like I said, this comes from Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet is my all-time favorite store. I told my husband the other day, if I could only pick one store to shop at for the rest of my life, it would be Plato's Closet, even over Forever 21 or Charlotte Russe or Macy's or anywhere, because you can go in there at any given time and they have so much variety of things that you get overwhelmed. When you go in there, it is almost overwhelming. You just have to take a deep breath, kind of refocus, get your mind on maybe what you're looking for, and kind of be on a mission, because you will be absolutely overwhelmed when you go in there by the stuff that they have. But that day, I just kind of focused on the blouses, and I went through, they had a whole rack of, this is one thing I've been doing too. A lot of times, I'll go in and I'll just look through all the sizes, because if I see something in a medium or even a large and I think it'll work, I'm bad to want to pick it up. But here lately, I have just been staying in my designated size, and that way I don't get so overwhelmed with all the merchandise. So I will go into like TJ Maxx or Plato's Closet or anywhere, and I will go to the extra small, and I'll look through all the extra small and the smalls, or the zeros and the twos, and I don't go above that, because even though I might find something that I think would work or that I could make it work, I don't need to buy anything that's not my size. And, well, like that blue, let me show you. Like this blue lacy coat shoulder, I did buy it in a medium because it was the only one they had, and it was just $4. And, I may make an exception like that. But if you go to Gabriel Brothers, a lot of times on the clearance, the sizes are all mixed match. You can't just go through sections. You just have to kind of look through it. And that's the reason that I found this, because I usually don't even shop in the medium section anymore. I will just shop the extra small. And most of the time I'm an extra small. Or a small, but most of the time it's extra small. And I'm a 0 and 2 in pants. So I usually just stay in let me hang this back up. I usually just stay in my the size that I know fits me. And like with my shoes, I used to wear an 8.5 and a 9. Now I'm a 7 and a 7.5. So when I go into a store, I just focus on what I know is going to fit me and fit me well. And because before, like I said, even when I was heavy, I did not shop much when I was heavy, but when I did, I would buy smaller sizes, even though they wouldn't fit, to try to motivate me. And then the clothes would hang in my closet for years. And still, sometimes I would never wear them, even when I would lose weight. So now I am just determined to buy stuff that fits me and fits me well. And that's what I would recommend to anybody. If you're going to go, just stay in your size and the style that you like. And a lot of times, and that's another thing, if I know that I like graphic tees, and I'll gravitate to that section, or if I like button-ups or cold shoulders, stuff like that. But anyway, I am just so chatty today. But I'm excited about the evening, and I ate a protein bar a couple hours ago, took my vitamins. I'm going to stop off at Giovanni's, and I'm going to get something to go today. I don't know if I'm going to get a salad. Me and my husband went yesterday and ate salad. I think I may get an individual pizza today. I've not weighed myself, but by my clothes, I'm staying about the same. I can go up. I can vary a few pounds and you can't really tell it. But I would say that if I had to guess, I'm probably right around 118, 119 pounds. And my lowest is usually right at 115 or 116. So I'm probably up a couple pounds. But as long as I don't go over 120, I'm fine. I like to stay from like 115 and 116 to 120 and try to give myself about 5 pounds there, which I've told you that before. But I'm like a broken record. You'll hear me tell my stuff all the time. Oh, there's something else I want to say. Yesterday, I was sitting in my recliner and I was reading my book that I got from the library. And I thought my husband had time to make it home from work. And so I called him, and he was still a little ways away. But before I got a hold of him, I accidentally called one of my subscribers. I have her on my contacts. And I call her Izzy, and that's why I'll call her on here. I think her grandkids call her Izzy. And she is one of the sweetest ladies. But anyway, I called her by mistake. We have texted before, and we have messaged each other, but I have never called her on my cell. And so I called her by mistake, and it started ringing, and I was like, oh no. So I clicked off real quick, and then I texted her and told her, I'm so sorry I called you by mistake. Well, she returned my call, and we sat and talked for a few minutes, and she is the sweetest lady. Izzy, you are a doll baby, and I cannot wait to meet her. We're hoping to get together. She lives in Tennessee. Hope she don't mind for me saying that. And I live in West Virginia, so I'll tell where I live. But anyway, we're hoping to maybe meet up this fall and maybe go out to eat or go out to dinner or something. But she is the sweetest lady. And Izzy, I enjoyed talking to you, and I will call you again on purpose next time. But I want to do a shout out to sweet little Izzy. She was one of my very first subscribers, and I enjoyed talking to her yesterday. But I am definitely going to hop off this time. It's going on 22 minutes. I'm going to shut this big mouth and go. So you guys have a great evening. You will see me turn my camera off, and I will talk to you maybe tomorrow. Bye-bye.